This is a short week because it's Thanksgiving week. We just kicked off a new research project, so today I have plenty of focus time to work on my research plan. I do have two meetings. One is a design review with a product manager and designer. Then I have an introduction chat with a business stakeholder. I haven't met this person. He saw my research presentation last week and was curious to learn more, so I took this opportunity to introduce myself. And I made myself a breakfast, ricotta cheese with some blueberry drizzled with honey. I'm currently working on the research plan. Last week I had a kickoff call with my stakeholders to talk about the background, align on the research goal and objective and key research questions. But for this research project, the scope is so much bigger than I thought. This is a research process that you might have seen. We start with a research kickoff call with our stakeholders where we understand what is the background, why we're doing this research, and what decision the team will take after the research insights. And then we move on to drafting research plan, recruiting participants, conducting the research, and doing debrief analysis, and lastly, share out the. All right, so at this point, you might thought, I'm done with my research presentation and this research is done. But in fact, there is another missing step. In my opinion, this step is the most important that takes our role as UX researcher to a more impactful level. That is the follow-up and be part of the decision-making process. The key steps I took is to learn how the product team make decisions and be a thought partner in the decision-making process. A few things that I look for. One, do development PMs designers have any concerns with my suggested approach? If not, what are the business trade-offs or engineering limitations that I haven't thought about? By asking this question, it helps me to build that product sense and business sense so that for next project, I have more information and confidence into making a recommendation that balance multiple needs. And then I try to gather information on how the research impact the product design, how does it influence my stakeholders' understanding of our users or about the value of doing user research, how does it inform new research or product opportunities. For my next meeting, I do have some time. I'm going to use the time to work on the job description for a new role that we're going to hire. I've always been on the other side of the table as job candidate to look for jobs. As I'm writing this job description, it also helped me to build that empathy with recruiters and hiring managers. It is not an easy task. Right now, I'm gonna prepare my one-on-one with a business stakeholder. There are still a lot of business stakeholders that I haven't talked to, and I feel like understanding their roles, their priorities will gonna help me have a better idea of how to involve different people in my research process. I'm gonna fix my camera. Somehow it's not working today. Okay. Thank you so much for taking the time. During the stakeholder one-on-one introduction, I asked about their scope of work, their priority. What do they see are the biggest problem and insights they could benefit from user research. I just got done my meetings at work and now I'm gonna prepare a network chat with a researcher I reached out on LinkedIn, mainly because I wanted to learn about the research structure at different companies, their maturity, and the general perception about research, hiring trend, as how their job satisfaction changed over time. Whenever I reach out to people on LinkedIn, I always have a clear goal of why I reach out and what I wanted to learn from them. Also, I would think about what are the values that I could potentially provide to this person, so to make it a double way. Transition from UI engineer, UX engineer to product manager to UX research. So I'm very curious to learn like what made you stick with UX research. Last year, around the same time, I was job hunting and interviewing with my current company, and I still remember how stressful it was for me. I'm just so grateful that I get to do what I enjoy doing. So it is a good time just to remind ourselves that we're so lucky to have what we have, and the better things are yet to come.
Suntan, sunscreen, strawberry.
All changed and ready to head out.
Between long days, warm nights, gliding like light kites, sapphire, clear skies, whipped cream, cherry pies.
I feel so relaxed. Now I'm gonna head back and wind down for the night. Hope you guys all have a great holiday. See you in the next one. Bye.